Are you preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test? Struggling to memorize all 100 civics questions? We've got you covered. In this video, we'll go through all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, at a slow pace and in random order, making it easier for you to memorize. To help you recall the answers quickly, we've also marked the keywords in each question. This method makes learning simple, effective, and stress-free. Whether you're taking the test soon or just getting started, this is the perfect video to boost your confidence. Let's begin. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name 1 state that borders Mexico. California. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name your U.S. representative. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the governor of your state now? What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the capital of your state? Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. In what month do we vote for president? November. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War.